Hello everybody and welcome back to another Walking Dead video, and in today's video I'll be talking about the CRM and everything we know about who the CRM are. That is the purpose of this video. All the information that I kind of have is mostly from the 3 shows. However, if you watch all the 3 shows, you might know all the information already. But the purpose of the video is for those people who don't watch Fear, who don't watch World Beyond, and only watch the main show. Because if you only watch the main show, you know basically nothing about the CRM. All you know is they took Rick. However, on the other 2 shows, they were the main villain or a recurring villain. So we know a lot of information. So let's jump right into this and talk about everything we know about the CRM. The first thing we know is that the CRM now stands for Civic Republic Military. A lot of people thought CRM meant the 3 communities, and we would have Commonwealth, something else, and Monument, because people thought Monument would be one. However, no, it means Civic Republic Military. It is the military branch of the Civic Republic. By the time of World Beyond, about year 10, we know that the Civic Republic is around 200,000. We do not have a number for how big the CRM was. However, I'm estimating that everything to do with research in the military, the CRM, is about a third to a quarter of the Civic Republic's size. So I'm estimating them about the size of the Commonwealth, roughly. The location of the CRM is also something we do not know its exact location, however we can guess. We know that the CRM is a type of organization that has cities around. So we know that we have a very strong inclination that the CRM's headquarters, where the Civic Republic is Pittsburgh. The reason why is because the Rick Grimes movie was teased to be in Pittsburgh, and he is with the CRM. So we believe that they are mainly based in Pittsburgh. Okay. We also know that the CRM itself has bases all throughout America. We know they had one in New York. We know they have some down in Texas area, so they're near the Fear the Walking Dead, and we know that they had some in the Midwest. We don't know anything about the far west though. Talking about the CRM, let's go back to the old thing of what is A and what is B. We now know that too. A means they are a bitten person and they're going to be a test subject to look for a cure. B is a worker or a potential asset that can be used to work for the CRM. That is the purpose. That's why Rick is a B. He was made to be kind of a slave in a way. The next thing that we know is that the CRM has been around for a really long time. What has helped us is that with all the shows being in very different timelines, when the CRM meets up, we can get the earliest date kind of pinpointed. What we know about the CRM so far, it's clear that after the fall, it was very governmental, and the group formed very early on in the apocalypse. Because as we know about year 2, during the Savior arc, the CRM was already militarized, and they already had helicopters, so they were already a working organization. They already had some size with scientists and stuff like that, because how we know that in season 8, which is the earliest time we see the CRM, they have an A or B. They're already looking for test subjects and scientists, so they're already up and running. So what we know about the CRM is that they've been around for almost the entire time. There's almost hints at them in season 7 with the helipad and everything like that. We know the CRM have been around for the whole time. They have been around from start of the show to the end in a way, with this military, maybe governmental organization that's set up. What we do know is that the CRM focus on a very strict policy of no interference and no one sees them. The focus of the CRM, and this is something that went back to the start, is if someone sees them, they have to kill you. It's called Operation Reclamation, and they have to make sure there's no premise of them because they need to be a secret organization. However, there are some exceptions to knowledge of the CRM. With Jadis' group, the Dustbin People, and with the Art Colony in World Beyond, we see that if you prove yourself worthwhile to the CRM and you're so small you're not a threat, they will keep you around and even provide you with food if you provide them a service. However, this is not a guaranteed you're going to survive. It's kind of like buying your time until the CRM no longer need your services. The CRM has also been known to stab their own allies in the back. As the Czech Republic has allies, one being Ohio, you have the campus colony, and you have Portland. You have 3 big allies, and those were the 3 big cities. You had the Czech Republic, Portland, and Ohio. However, when the Czech Republic saw that these other 2 communities are draining their resources, the CRM is very isolationist and tried to wipe out the other 2 communities. They wiped out Ohio and they tried to take Portland. However, it was stopped, but the CRM have been known to stab their allies in the back for the betterment of their own community. The CRM are very focused on their own people. They do not care about allies. If their allies hurt them in any way, they will wipe them out. The focus of the CRM is to wipe out all threats for the Czech Republic so they can thrive. It doesn't matter if you're an ally or small community, no matter what, you will be wiped out by the CRM. Some of the research that we know the CRM have been conducting has been to stop reanimation, and the closest they got is up to 8+ hours. Make walkers degrade faster using yeast, and tracking walkers. We know that the CRM have been known to use walkers to take out communities as it's more effective. The leadership of the CRM is also well known. This is no mystery. We know that Jadis is up there with the leadership, and she is a staff sergeant. She focuses on taking a look at other people's work and seeing if they should be imprisoned or they're doing a good job, trying to help in situations. We know before the events will be on season 2, almost up there with the lead, top guy, was someone called Elizabeth Klubik. She was one of the big leaders. She, however, was removed from her post by Jadis, and now she's in prison last time we know. But the big person in charge of the CRM, in charge of everything, is General Beale. We haven't seen General Beale yet, but we know he's in charge of the CRM. He is focusing the CRM on wiping out all the other communities. He's the reason behind all the dark and shady things the CRM have done, because he is very focused on isolating the CRM for the better. Make sure the Czech Republic is safe by eliminating all other threats. That's his kind of ideology. We know that General Beale has a son, but that's kind of all the information we know about General Beale and really the leadership of the CRM. Some quick notes that we know about the CRM is that, first of all, we know that the CRM has Rick. Everyone knows that. However, we do know that Rick is an asset to the CRM, and the CRM are getting big uses out of Rick. Rick is probably being blackmailed, stuff like this. I did break this down in another video. I will hopefully link it in the top left right now. I recommend you go check it out if you want to know all things about Rick connected to the CRM. It is over there. But just to summarize, Rick is an asset to the CRM, and he's working with them to the best of our knowledge at the moment. And then the second thing is that we know that the CRM know about the Commonwealth. This has been teased in season 11 a couple times with Lance. However, it was kind of told us by Scott Gimple. That's how we mostly know that they are connected. The way I think they are connected, it's some sort of trade agreement where Lance has agreement with the CRM where they're trading supplies. They are giving the CRM kind of money or supplies, stuff like that, like people, food, resources, to stop the CRM from coming to destroy the Commonwealth. So it's kind of like a savior thing with the CRM just extorting the Commonwealth. And that is my video. So what do you think about the CRM? Do you think I missed any crucial information about the CRM and who they are? Or do you think I have everything so far? We definitely have a lot we can still learn from the CRM. So this video probably won't be relevant forever. I definitely think by the time the movie comes out, if it comes out, we will get lots of information to the CRM. But the CRM is this big kind of mystical organization that's always been there in the Walking Dead universe. Do you like the CRM? I would like to know what your thoughts and opinions of the CRM. Do you like him? Do you not like him? Do you think they're cool? Do you think they're stupid? Please tell me your ideas and thoughts down below. But if you want more Walking Dead content, look on the screen. I recommend you click on one of the things. We've got a recommended button. Do click on something else, because you'll find something else you like, guaranteed. And if you want more Walking Dead content, 2 videos a week, every week, I recommend you subscribe. But this is it for me today. So goodbye, peace out, and I'll talk to you later.